Paramashivoham Ananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Nationality, race, from every What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I I'm working sincerely, I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within the next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, I offer my humble obeisance to feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And I welcome all of the viewers who are joining us with right now from across the world in so many different time zones, across different countries, and across the barriers of even language, race, gender, nationality. No matter where you are, no matter where you come from, what your background is, I welcome each and every one of you to this extremely exquisite experience with the divine. I know that many of you, no matter where you are in your life, what stage you might be in, sometimes it comes down to simply one thing that we are looking for in our lives. One thing that is the undercurrent behind every single thing that we are searching for, behind every single ambition that we have in our lives. Whenever it comes down to our ambition, whenever it comes down to that thing that is pulling us forward, driving us to wake up the next morning, it often comes down to a one single underlying thought current, underlying deep yearning for fulfillment and deep yearning for seeking what we want to be, what higher reality we have, and a deep unfulfilled feeling that is inside of us that is continuously driving us forward. And ultimately, when it comes down to this ambition that is underlying every single different activity that we do, different trace that we make, every single thing comes down to love. Whether it is the relationships that we are building in our lives, or if we want to build a big savings account and have enough money in our lives, or if we are looking to make even a beautiful, bright future for our children, no matter what it is, it always comes down to love. Seeking love from the outside in order to fulfill a deep fulfillment, deep unfulfilled feeling inside of us. And when we go out seeking for love as a replacement for the deep inner unfulfillment that we feel inside, that's where the problems start. We first must understand that love comes from within, and it is not just an emotion, not just a result of hormones or mood swings or anything like that. Love has divine qualities. And in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we recognize this, we understood this, And we saw that love has transcendental properties that can make you from divine, make you into divine, and make you go from man to superhuman. That is the quality of love. And in fact, Devi Parashakti herself revealed through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that love is God. Love is the supreme. Actually, it is called in Hinduism and in the ancient language Tamil, it says Anbheshivam. That is what exactly Devi Parashakti revealed and guided the whole humanity, that love is God. And there are so many verses that back up, that are references for this sacred sentiment and powerful cognition. And many of you might try to wonder, what is it that makes this experience happen? How do we experience this divine love that can make us go from man to superhuman, literally, that can enlighten us and literally give us exactly what we want? Now, during this program, the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading, you will be able to experience just that through the powerful cognition revealed and revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Today, during this Bhava Samadhi Darshan program, we will be graced by the Darshan and Diksha of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been manifesting for the last 4 months continuously with more frequency, the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And this is a very unique aspect of what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been radiating to the world. The worship of the Divine Mother, the revival of the Shakta tradition, and the literally embodying the bhava of Devi Parashakti. It's a unique gift to the world that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been doing since the time of the beginning of his revival of Kailasa. And also even Devi worship he's been doing since the very young age. Yet it is today, now, especially during the time when humanity needs it the most, that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is making himself available for Devi Parashakti to manifest through continuously and guide each and every one of us. Out of her extreme love and compassion, Devi Parashakti is manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Nijavatara, and out of her extreme love, she is granting us boons and healing us, revealing the past, present, and future, giving us truth from the cosmic archives, and literally changing the cosmic archives themselves, and in order to manifest what we want into reality. And in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we recognize that the first and foremost relationship that we have in our lives is with the mother. And even if we might not know our mother physically, then we will still know the feeling of what it is like to have a mother. We'll still have that deep resonance for the feeling connection towards the mother. And from the time that we were connected to her in the womb through the umbilical cord, we had even a physical connection to her. So the relationship with the mother is a primary relationship that defines how we relate with our life, the universe, and so much more, and even the people around us, the world around us. And we are responsible ultimately for making that relationship, the relationship with your mother, into a way that can inspire you to the highest, inspire you for the highest ambition, and make you express the highest consciousness. That is the science behind how the Devi Bhava is working. And the Devi Bhava is literally relating with the cosmos through the feeling, the aspect of connecting with the mother. And that Bhava, the connection with the mother, is the most powerful kind of connection that you can have with God, with the divine. And connection with the mother is a very powerful way. Like, you can gear your relationship with life, others, and the world around you to the highest potential, to the highest possibility. And actually, Bhava Samadhi means oneness with the source, and Bhava Samadhi means relating or experiencing oneness with the source through a certain aspect. So today we will be experiencing oneness with the source through the aspect of Devi Parashakti and the feeling connection to Devi Parashakti. So now, before we are entering into the next segment in today's program, I will briefly attempt to introduce the very divine being, the incarnation of Paramashiva himself, whose very advent it is to make superconscious breakthrough happen on planet Earth. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was born on the 2nd of January 1978 and is a reviver of Kailasa, the macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the reviver of the science of power manifestation, yoga and temple-based lifestyle for the whole humanity to learn and imbibe and revive the enlightened civilization. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagnya Pijam, or the Tondai Mandalam Adinam, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well is the incumbent emperor of the Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailashornata Shyamala Pita Sarvagnya Pijam, or the Madurai Adinam, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well as the Mahamandaleshwar, or the Supreme Spiritual Head of the Mahanirvani Akada, one of the oldest apex bodies of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well is the 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, and the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akada, as well as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a very esteemed group of Hindu leaders, a congregation of thousands of leaders in 2015. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is today known for having authored more than 300 books in the spiritual field, giving solutions for the whole world in the languages English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, which were further translated into 50 different languages. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well is the reviver and founder of over 100 Sarvagnya Pitas, the establisher of Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu University, the world's largest Hindu university in more than 150 countries. As well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the reviver of the 108 different ancient endangered lineages, or the sampradayas, such as the Rudras and Rudrakanyas, the Bhairavas and Bhairavis, the Sannyasis, the Rishis and Rishikas, and very many more different sampradayas. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is as well today having enriched and enriched more than 1 billion people across the planet Earth, and is the commentator on the various different Hindu scriptures, including the Brahma Sutras, the Yoga Sutras, the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishad, the Shiva Sutras, the Jain Sutras, the Ashtavakra Gita, and much, much more. As well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been recognized and internationally acclaimed with more than 50 different kinds of acclamation, proclamation by different governments across the world, and working towards promoting greater accountability in leadership. And as well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the reviver of more than 1 million palm leaf scriptures, as well as 20 million digital books that are all available in Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu Library, or Nithyananda Jnanalaya. And as well, despite having gone through literally more than 70 assassination attempts, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been subject to more than an acute form of different kinds of persecution. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism still continues to serve the whole humanity and every day make himself available in some way, in some form, in order to create superconscious breakthrough to the whole humanity. As well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been recognized even for his hard work to eliminate violence against women and also revive Hindu solutions in order to address and fix the ongoing pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, through Hindu multilateralism. And this report has been made recognized by the United Nations itself. So before we are now going to be proceeding into the next segment of today's program, and we will be joined by the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasan and be able to see and witness the demonstration for the third eye powers. So after a quick break, right now we will be able to witness the demonstration of the third eye powers. Yes, after a very quick break, we will witness the third eye powers.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will will happen to whole planet Earth. We all have to coexist together.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
Yes, Nithyananda. Let us now move on to the next segment, which is the power manifestation segment, where all of you will be witnessing the extraordinary powers of Paramashivoham being manifested by the Balasons of the Nithyananda Gurukul. So today, the powers you will be witnessing in this segment is the powers of third eye and body scanning. The power of third eye is where one awakens the ability to be able to see anything with their eyes blindfolded and to be able to see with their eyes closed and access any information. So the next power which you will be witnessing is the power of body scanning, where one awakens the ability of scanning illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and also reveal the solutions and root cause of the problem. Let us now move on into the introduction into these Shaktis. What are Shaktis and how do we these extraordinary? Paramashivoham reveals in every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest these 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, and when Paramashivoham beautifully explains that Shakti is manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and that you need to manifest the divine. Not that you are a man and that you need to reach the divine. So let us see the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. And Shaktis are the powers which manifest from deep feeling connection or oneness with Paramashivoham. And Shaktis are permanent. They are the source of enlightenment. Siddhis are the Shaktis which manifest from the tapas or penance for enlightenment. Shaktis are not, Siddhis are not permanent and they may divert you from enlightenment. So,
What I mean by the word E Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa.
Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. So let us continue. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form and causality. As a fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the 5 cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Robhava, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. And Paramashiva himself has come down in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1008th living incarnation of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, which is the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, all these knowledge, these sciences, these initiations have been passed down from generation to generation from the Guru Shishya Parampara, which is the Guru disciple lineage. So Swamiji has also been trained and taught to revive these sciences and initiate millions of disciples all across the globe to revive these sciences from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Shri Vidya, Yoga, Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, the science of Aushadha, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashivoham. From the Guru, from the enlightened Gurus. So you can see so many of the Gurus. All the Gurus which initiated Swamiji, like Mata Nandapuri, Yogi Raj Yoganandapuri, Visiri Swamigal, Chennai Swamigal, so many of the Gurus have initiated Swamiji and trained Swamiji from a very young age. And now all of you will be thinking, okay, all these incarnations and enlightened Gurus can manifest. How do we manifest these powers? Just with Diksha. Every ultimate truth, jnana, mapped into your consciousness, prajna, manifests as a power and a possibility of every being, prajna. So, Diksha is initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy. Just can be transmitted to us just with one look. That's into these powers, and you yourself can manifest these powers. And that is what all of you, you're not going to give powers today. After all these powers in a
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarva samapi diksha phalamakhண்டிtam avirodhat bhavanti eva prasangyastu bhuktayah. of does not attain liberation nor a better future. Floods the brain.
Yes. So that was a very beautiful video which explained what is Diksha and the power of initiation, what is initiation, how we start manifesting these powers. So let us move on to see how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of pramanas or evidences. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal unchangeable truths that are revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, which are the experiences and results of Aptas or the authorities of Hinduism. Vedic rishis, scientists, munis who have time Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll now be moving on to the Shastra Pramana, where sorry for the technical glitch. I'll be continuing with the translation. By fixing the mind on the inner space within the ground center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession by that stability of the mind and inner space through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Laksham By having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of Paramashiva. The next is the Akta Pramana, where Bhagavan Shri Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. Natu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pasya me yogameshwaram. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes that I behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Shri Krishna initiates Arjuna in the power of third eyes. And in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 11th chapter, 8th verse, and in the 11th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna beautifully describes the cosmic form of Bhagavan Shri Krishna as he sees it through the third eye. The next Atma Pramana, Swamiji's own experience of how he was able to manifest the power of third eye. In Swamiji's own words, I was able to see everything above me, around me, and not only I was able to see, I was able to even feel everything as me. So when Swamiji was sitting on the Parashakti rock in Tiruvannamalai, he had the enlightenment experience and he was able to see everything, the whole 360-degree vision with his eyes closed, everything. And Swamiji beautifully tells that he was not only able to see, he was even able to feel that the rock he was sitting on, the shrubs, bush, tree, everything around him was him. And next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. Yes. And study measures compare metabolic cell activity in the conscious state of third eye, and using the positron emission thermograph, PET. And when doing daily activities, only the third eye region is active, like most of the third eye region is highlighted and is active. And when in deep state of samadhi, almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace and only the third eye. So let us now move on to the live Sakshi Pramana, the live demonstration of the power of third eye being manifested by the Balasans of the Nithyananda. Along with me, I have an extraordinary power manifester, an extraordinary Balasan, who is going to be demonstrating this Shakti, Maniti Virijananda, who is 16 years old, and she has been extraordinary Shakti to all of you now. So along with me, I have a medically tested IBAN. You see in front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge. And there is no gap between the opaque sheet and the sponge. And there is no possible way of light entering in this IBAN. There is also a strap which comfortably straps the IBAN to Sorry for the technical glitch. So I'll be placing the IBAN on Madhurya's eyes now. And opening the strap in front of all of you. Using confidence. Madhurya, are you comfortable? Yes. Okay. So now Madhurya is completely comfortable. I request you to turn to your right, left, up, and up. Yes. So all of you can see there's no wires, there's nothing on Magarija. It's just her IBAN. Yes. So now we will be reading comments from the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the HDH Paramashivam Facebook page. So I request all of you to go ahead, post your comments in the Facebook page and in the YouTube channel. And Magarija will be reading out your comments like, you can post anything you want. Medical terms, scientific terms.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Sorry for the technical glitch, and we are really completing for the inconvenience caused. So now I'm going to be again placing the IBAN on Magarija's eyes. You can see in front and back. There's no change to the IBAN. I'll be placing the IBAN on Magarija's eyes. I'm opening the strap in front of you and placing it on here. Magarija, are you comfortable?
I request you to put the strap over my ears.
So now Magarija is comfortable. I request you to turn to your right, left, up, and down. Yes. So you can see there's no wires on Magarija. There's nothing. It's just her IBAN. And this is just to make it more foolproof and show that there is no possible way of her peeking, cheating, anything. It is just the power of third eye, which she is manifesting with the grace and blessings of Swami. So now we'll be reading comments from the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the HDH Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel. So I request all of you to go ahead, post anything you want. You can post emojis, numbers, pictures, shapes, stickers, medical terms, scientific terms, paragraphs, words, anything you want. Go ahead and post it, and Magarija will be reading it out live. Yes, Magarija, you can go ahead.
Yes. So the latest comment just posted in Kailasa's HDH channel is by Rahul Aswani has posted Namaste emoji and a heart. And before that, my Eva Anderson is posted Hare Hare Mahadev. And before that, my Eva Anderson is posted Jan.
Wow. That was in just less than 1 minute, and she was able to read it so fluently and exactly correct. She was able to read the names, emojis, and even the comments. Wow, amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so let's move to Facebook and see if there's any comments.
Okay. Appu Ramakrishnan Guru has posted something in Tamil. Yeah. And before that, Anthony Sajjan has posted Nithyananda. And before it, Nitya Sarlanand has posted Nithyananda and a heart.
Okay. Ma, Virija, are you sure that's Tamil?
Looks like Tamil. I think it's Malayalam.
Yes. Okay, amazing. Beautiful. Even that Mavrija was able to see through the third eye, read the names, and was able to read the comments, everything from the Facebook channel also. All of you can go ahead, continue posting comments, and Mavrija will be reading it out live. But you will also okay. And now we'll be manifesting the second power, which is power of body scanning, which will be manifested by the balasins of the Nithyananda people. We'll now be seeing the pramanas for this power. The first is Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato bhati sukshmadharani cha tattvani yani nilayam tattvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constituted principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause Paramashiva. And by the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete in all the thoughts, and the divine, ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adishakti, happens, and the supreme power manifestation is manifest. The next is the Apta Pramana, which is from the light of a Siddha named Terayar. Terayar was one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agastya for healing. Agastya does the body scanning and reveals that there is a small tere effect frog sitting in the person's brain. Agastya immediately instructs Terayar, his disciple, to do an open head surgery and remove the frog. And remember, this is 5,000 years ago. Terayar successfully open his completely healed, and thus he gained the name Terayar. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is from the light power of body scanning. Paraphrasing these words. Only when I had a multiple compound hand fracture was I forced to go for them. They detected heavy metal quantity in different organs of mine, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to do the body scanning and find out where the imbalances and problems have happened. And using the power of body scanning, I found out where the problems and imbalances happened and where the balance had to be done. I use allopathy as a second opinion just to verify my findings. Next is the Sakshi Pramana. So we're going to now be witnessing the live Sakshi Pramana by the Balasins and the Nithyananda yogis. So please go ahead, post your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the HDH Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel. We'll be right back after a short break with the Balasins who are going to be demonstrating this now.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda
Yes, we're back.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, we're back with the Balasins of the Nithyananda. Now with me, I have two extraordinary power manifestors and Balasins of the Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
Yes, I'm back with the Balasins of the Nithyananda Gurukul, Manati Brahmayogananda and Masoni, who are going to be demonstrating and manifesting this power of body scanning for all of you today. So, yes, I request the YouTube comments to be projected now. I request the YouTube comments to now be projected. In this power of body scanning, all of the Balasins will be awakening the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and reveal solution and the root cause of the problem. And please understand that this power of body scanning is very unique because when seen through the third eye, when a Balasin scans through the using third eye, they'll reveal the root cause of the problem. The third eye reveals the root cause. For example, if you have fever or cough, cold, anything, and you go to the doctor will diagnose you with the problem and give you medicines to heal you, and that is only going to temporarily heal you. It will not heal you completely because the doctor will never be able to find out what is the root cause of the problem. But when you scan through the third eye, Paramashiva will reveal what is the root cause and why the problem even started in your body in the first place. And just like how it does a wheat plant in your garden, just as how if you continue cutting the branches, it's going to continue growing. And only when you uproot the plant will it get uprooted and will it stop growing. Just like that, when the third eye scans and reveals the root cause of the problem and reveals the solution for the root cause, then all your problems will completely get solved. Okay, so Payatar Vajda Aya has requested for a body scanning. Yes. Suma Brahma Yoga, you can go ahead and do the body scanning for Payatar Vajda. Okay. And Celine G has requested for a body scanning. Suma Soni, you can do the body scanning for Celine G.
Yes, so Payatar Vajda, I did the body scanning for you, and Paramashiva revealed to me that you're having itchiness in your throat, and also there is a small tumor growing in your stomach. If you go to the doctor and get an X-ray done right now, it will be visible. It's like a really tiny tumor, and you can stop it from growing by doing Nirahara Samyama. If you just follow the Nirahara Samyama and take Haritaki in the night every day, it will stop and it will go away. It's not that big of it's not so big yet. It will go away if you start doing Nirahara Samyama. And also Parashakti revealed that for the itchiness in your throat to go away, just drink warm water every day.
Yes. I watched the ayah. That was a beautiful body scanning for you. I request you to please get back in the chat section. And please do take in consideration, as this is a very serious scanning. Please do follow the get scared. You'll be completely healed. See, understand that Paramashiva's third eye is very powerful. The moment Paramashiva just starts scanning your body, automatically the healing starts in your body. So don't get scared. Just follow the solution for precaution. So yes.
Yes, so Maheshaya has posted Nithyananda Ma some days before Ma Soni scanned me and told about
Okay. Maheshaya has posted Nithyananda Ma some days before Ma Soni scanned me and told me about some stones in kidney and told me to take castor oil in empty stomach. I've been taking since then. Many now scan and tell. Yes, I surely. Just after Ma Soni reveals about Saline Ji, she will again be doing the body scanning for you.
Nithyananda Saline Ji, Paramashiva reveals that you are having too much mucus in your throat and stomach. So Paramashiva reveals that to remove the mucus from your body, do nape.
Okay. Yes, and why don't you go ahead and do the scanning for Maheshaya? We can quickly do a scanning and review. Kayata Vajraya has gotten back telling, yes, ma, thank you. Yes, we'll follow. Thank you. Yes, Saya, just follow the solution which Paramashiva revealed. You will be complete.
Instead of Maheshaya, Paramashiva revealed that you are still having small stones in your stomach and it's reduced and it's drastically reduced. So Paramashiva revealed that keep taking castor oil, it will be completely better.
Yes. So that was a beautiful scanning. Maheshaya, just please follow whatever Paramashiva revealed. And with this, we'll now be concluding Power Manifestation session. We thank all of you for joining us in this segment today, completing for the inconvenience cause. You can come back tomorrow and every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST. Thank you. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments.
Yes, Nithyananda, everyone.
Yes, Nithyananda.
Yes, thank you, Maya Guprana. Thank you, Ma Brahmayoga. Thank you, Ma Soni. So that was a wonderful demonstration of the power manifestation. And now we will be getting into the Today we will be getting into the next segment of where we will be learning who is Devi Parashakti, the divine feminine consciousness. So we will be first looking at the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayana Manikya Mauli Spurate Tara Nayaka Shekharam Smitamukhi Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhyamali Purna Ratna Chashakam Raktotpalam Vipratim Saumyam Ratna Gatasta Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam. And the translation for this verse says, the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body, with triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies, studded with the crescent moon, a face all of smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. And the next Dhyana Shloka for Devi Parashakti, which also comes from the Lalita Sahasranama Dhyana Shloka,
Arunam karunam tarangatakshim dhritapasham kushapushpabanachapam animadiviravrtam ayukairahamityeva vibhavaye bhavani. And the translation for this verse is, I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. She holds the nose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for rays, and she is the self within me. And Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. And it is in her cosmic womb from which billions come out and go in and manifest. And it is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on and on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, source power, and the source of everything. And is also the source from which all of us came, and which all of us are in even now, and in which all of us are going to merge. And out of extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. And in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, she beautifully says, raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossom as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasha Swami, who is in Kailasa, Sri Purachintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here, to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparana, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Lavayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi. Taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion I am blessing. Listen, people. To do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. And again, in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, she beautifully says, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, and Jnana, growing as 4 Vedas, expanding as 5 Panchabhutas, beyond 6 chakras as Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 grahas, blossoming as 10 indriyas, being as 11 rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom, and to do good. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. And now let's see how we can receive Devi Parashakti. So literally you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there on your screen. So always receive her very gently. You can place 2 bananas, 2 betel leaves, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen as you watch Devi Parashakti. And for those of you who don't know, the coin is actually considered the traditional dakshina in the Hindu tradition. It can be the lowest value. In India, it can even be just 1 paisa, and in the US, it can be just a cent. Swamiji says, I'm not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paisa is okay. And you can offer that to Devi Parashakti, and once the darshan is over, you can do namaskar and eat, not taking it as prasadam immediately. And for those of you who might be wondering how this betel leaf and betel nut may benefit you, this betel leaf and betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there, and you will not take the Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your unconscious monotonous mentality and lifestyle, and remind you to raise you to the powerful cognitions. It will break your unconscious behavior. And now all of you can see how you can set up the tambulam to receive Devi Parashakti. So you can set up the 2 betel leaves, the 1 betel nut, the banana, and the coin. You can set it up in a plate and keep it in front of the screen. These are the 4 basic items, but if you would like, you can also keep the other additional items such as a coconut, some kumkum, then some fresh flowers, and a few more items. But these 4 items, the betel leaf, the betel nut, the banana, and the coin, are the 4 basic items. So you can arrange all of this in a plate and receive Devi Parashakti. And now with this, we come to the conclusion of this segment where we have learned who is Devi Parashakti and how you can receive Devi Parashakti when she comes for the darshan. So we will be moving to the next segment where we will be learning about what Devi Parashakti has revealed for humanity and how important it is for us to understand and internalize and follow what Devi Parashakti has revealed.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will be entering into the next segment where we will understand some of the revelations made by Devi Parashakti and how we can benefit of Devi herself. So, as we know, humanity has been undergoing the after effects and of the cosmic deluge and pralaya of deaths due to the global pandemic and emerging fungal epidemic, along with the record number of natural disasters, have taken a huge toll on humanity's collective psyche, leading to an increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues. So what has caused this? Who is behind this? How could we have avoided this? What is the solution for this? In this segment, let us go through an analysis of Devi Parashakti's revelations on the cause and solution of the pralaya. Many of us know the current state of the world. As of June, the deaths had crossed 4 million and the total number of cases confirmed crossed 175 million and continue to rise today. And the worst affected countries include US, India, and Brazil. And in India alone, there have been over 29 million cases of COVID-19 and over 374,000 deaths due to COVID-19, and over 75 million people have fallen into poverty since the beginning of the pandemic. And India is still suffering from other diseases, including suicide and depression. And India is considered to be the sixth most depressed country in the world, with 6.5% of the population suffering from some form of mental illness, and nearly 9 suicides per every 1 lakh people, with the worst affected age group between 15 and 24. And India is also suffering from several natural disasters, as we know. The cyclone which hit Kerala a few months back, and then, of course, the floods in Maharashtra, which have been recently affecting the country. And along with this, we are gearing up for the third wave, which could be happening within the next couple of weeks. So how could we have prevented this? And what could we have done to have avoided this? So let us listen to Devi Parashakti's revelations on the 31st of May, 2021, to understand what exactly we could have done.
வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதைப் புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
And the translation of Devi Parashakti's revelations: for this huge Kirmi Bojanam hell not to come to India. In 2020 itself, I had planned to do the Padayatra throughout India and the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son Swamiji. They chased the captain of the ship out of the country. See what is going to happen. So let us go back to 2017 and understand the vision that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed for this Padayatra in 2020.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year. I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020, there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature, 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village, what do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. How the Buddhism spread? 10,000 monks walking from village to village, what will happen? That's only monks. Here, power manifesting 10,000 people. The whole village will be manifesting powers. Just want to enjoy India and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, next year January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower, and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet. This will be the Balalayam. And after the Mulalayam is built, this Balalayam will serve as a Utsava Murti Sannidhi, where the Utsava Murtis will be worshipped and where the Archanas. See, in the main temple, there will not be any Archana or anything, because just for darshan itself, there will not be time. Like Tirupati, you can only have darshan and Arati, the camp for Arati. No other worship is allowed in the main temple. Because 12 Abhishekam is going to happen, 12 Kala Abhishekams. So continuously the rituals will be going on. People can have only darshan. They will not be able to involve themselves in any ritual. Other than darshan, nothing else will be allowed. So all the archana, all the other offerings, like people will offer the archanas and other, everything will be done to the Utsava Murti, which will be kept in the Balalayam, the present Balalayam, the present structure. So people can spend time here. That will be more like a main darshan. This will be like energy darshan, where you can give letter, get response. So by next year, the Balalayam will be ready. So 2019 full year, I will be conducting the programs and everything. 2020 will be the one full year Padayatra, walking. From next year, Jayanti, means 2019's Jayanti to 2020's Jayanti. Full year, Jayanti to Jayanti will be Padayatra. Before that, we will make 10,000 people power manifestors. It will be sannyasi, brahmachari, grihastha, all put together. 10,000 people will be walking. What a scene it will be. I think that is the only way the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be done. I need to get into the ground where people can see me, where they are living. I can't be waiting for people to come where I am living. Now I am sitting in one place to prepare these 10,000 people and make this science completely user-friendly. For that only I am sitting and working. So I have given 2 years for me now, 2018 and 2019. So 2020, before that 10,000 people will be ready to walk with me, manifesting powers. We will literally solve every person's problem in every village. The way we are walking, the path, route we are taking, physical healing or mental healing, or it's a too big visualization. How will you visualize? What will happen if 10,000 power manifestors enter into a village and ask people, tell me your problem now, come on, let's sort it out. Understand? 1,200.
Since the age of 10, Hinduism has been enriching and preparing people for the Padayatra to save them from this pralaya. And as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed in this video, the plan for the Padayatra was to give people solutions where they are, to meet them where they are and give them any solution for any problem, whether it's mental problem, physical problem, emotional problem, anything that they need. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was ready to be on the ground and attending to people. And the whole purpose was to revive Hinduism. And unfortunately, this did not happen. And from the age of 10, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been enriching and initiating the masses into the science of enlightenment through these powerful discourses, initiations, and darshans. And here you can see in the next several photos, the photos of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism initiating thousands of people into the science of enlightenment. Here you can see in Vellore, Tamil Nadu, in Rasipuram in 2005, in Namakkal in 2005, and in Salem, Tamil Nadu in 2005. The Nithyanandam program in the Adi Kailasha Sarvajñapita, and the birth star celebrations in Tiruvannamalai, the birthplace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Jayanti celebrations in Adi Kailasha Sarvajñapita. And again, the Jayanti celebrations in Tiruvannamalai. The Nithyananda Spurana program in Chennai in 2006. And in all of these photos, you can see how many thousands of people were there getting blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And here you can see the Guru Purnima celebrations in Adi Kailasha Sarvajñapita in 2006. And the Bhakti Spurana program, the Dhyana Spurana program, the Little Anandas program, which was to initiate the youth into the science of enlightenment. The Saptayagam, which were a series of homas conducted by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and guided by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as thousands of people conducted the homa alongside the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Here you can see the devotees being guided into the homa. And here you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself performing the homa and blessing the people. And again, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism blessing people. And here you can see the Nithyananda Spurana program in 2006. And again, the Nithyananda Spurana program conducted in Tamil Nadu. And though the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism worked tirelessly over the last 26 years for the sake of reviving the science of enlightenment and, of course, to save humanity from this pralaya, the anti-Hindu elements had made it nearly impossible for the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to do the re-energizing process by driving the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism out of India. So let us listen to Devi Parashakti's revelations on the solution for this, revealed on the 31st of May, 2021.
இரண்டாயிரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதை புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக அகிலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக மரியாதையோடு நல் மதிப்பொடு